This town has been decimated, even on the outskirts of the debris field where we are right now. No power, everything's damaged, people just wandering around trying to get supplies they need to survive. And here we are 18 hours after the storm and another thunderstorm with heavy rain coming through. Al, you and I have met at a number of these weather disasters.
Yes, we have.
Why is it that the Today Show always shows up?
Well, you know, look, if it matters to people, it matters to us. And something like this, you know, I mean, no matter what the final fatality count is, it's just devastating. I mean, you've driven around here, you've been to your share of these. People's lives are just destroyed. I mean, and yes, you can say, well, we're okay, we're safe. But, you know, you watch, I was over there near the school, and that neighborhood, you know, you see people going through piles of what looks like trash, and that's their lives, all their memories. They're now debris, and they're trying to salvage what they can.
Search and rescue crews continue to work the ground here. There is a canine unit, the dogs using their intense sense of smell to see if there's any sign of survivors. Prior to today, the Today Show seemingly all over the world. How did you get here? Where were you yesterday?
Well, we had a plan this week to do a bunch of travel around the country, and actually we started our day yesterday in Hawaii, and we were on our way to Yellowstone, where we plan to broadcast this morning. But actually, literally, while we were in the air, we learned what had happened here in Oklahoma, and we just redirected the whole cast and crew, all of the anchors. We just all decided to come here and cover the story. And honestly, that is just true to the traditions of the show. I mean, we're here to cover the news. That's what matters most to us. It's why we get up in the morning. And when we saw and heard everything that happened here and what this community has been through, it wasn't even a close call. We wanted to be here and help share these stories and let people know how they can help, because I think that's what most people watching really want to know. How can I help?
Through all the stories of loss and sorrow, there is one of joy, and it happened to a woman being interviewed on TV. She had thought her luck had run out. The military is in full force here, with the president declaring this a disaster area. All hands on deck here in Moore, Oklahoma. This community devastated once again, a little over 10 years after the EF5 that ripped through this area in 1999. The scene is similar. The results are the same. What kind of stories have you heard, Nora, in the last 12 hours?
Incredible stories of survival. I spoke with one mother whose son was at Briarwood Elementary, and she feared for her son. And luckily, her son was safe. He hid under a desk with many of his other friends. He's just 8 years old, and when she reached the school, she told me it was the biggest hug she'd ever given him. And I think very emotional for a number of parents. Of course, at Briarwood Elementary, there were thankfully no fatalities, but at Plaza Towers, it's a much different story, where there are at least 7 children dead and a wall collapsed on those 7 children.